Hi, my name's Eric. This is my 2017 Duramax diesel. I love this truck, especially for towing and road trips, but there's a delay when I'm in town trying to jump out in front of traffic. Definitely feels like a dead pedal. So I'm looking to fix that. I went to Gomer's US Diesel Parts here in Missoula, Montana, and they recommended the BD Diesel Throttle Sensitivity Booster. This part allows me to get rid of that hesitation and not void my engine factory warranty. So we're going to show you what that looks like, install it, and then give you our honest opinion afterwards. Let's get started. So the kit from BD Diesel is pretty simple. It comes with a module, a switch, a bracket for the switch, and a basic wiring harness. We've already installed the bracket for the switch in the truck where we want it on the dash, and we've set the harness in place. So we'll go ahead and show you what that looks like now. Step 1 is turn the vehicle off and remove the key. Wait 5 minutes to ensure the vehicle's ECM has powered off completely. We've left the vehicle off for longer than that, so we're going to go ahead and move on to step 2. Connect the BD wiring harness to the pedal and to the factory wiring. It says secure the wiring with the supplied wire ties and ensure the wires do not interfere with the pedal operation. So here's the gas pedal. Look up here, you see a plug. So now it's released, and then if you push here right where my thumb is and pull, that'll come out. So the one that does not have pins will be going where we took out that original connector. Make sure that this gray tab here is all the way down. That's what locks the connector in. This plug in my right hand is the BD Diesel wiring harness, and it has pins. And we're going to be plugging it into the factory harness, which is in my left hand here. Alright, so the only thing left to do with the harness is to plug it into the module. The next step says before mounting the module, open it by inserting a screwdriver to depress the tabs and slide the PCB from the enclosure. We'll show you how to do that now. So here's the module. Take a flathead screwdriver, stick it in the top of each side, and pull out with it, and you barely have to do it and the actual lid will come off the whole enclosure. Just like that. So once you have the tabs loosened, you're able to pull out on it, and make sure to do it carefully because there's a circuit board inside which is actually smaller than the enclosure itself. So you can smack it around if you're not careful. The next step says we connect this to the wiring harness. Make sure it clicks there on both sides. And wherever you set this, make sure it can't come in contact with anything that can damage the circuit board. We have rubber mats here, so it should be pretty safe. Alright, so the next step says to ensure the sensitivity setting switch is set to the default position of stock, and do not plug in the push button switch at this time. You may leave this switch in the stock position since this kit comes with the external push button. So the next step is to learn the pedal. Turn the ignition switch to run or on, but do not start the engine. Press and release the Learn Pedal button on the module. The status and level indicator lights will both go on solid. Slowly press and release the throttle pedal a few times within 15 seconds. This will allow the module to learn your specific accelerator pedal sensor output. Make sure pedal travel is not impeded by a floor mat. The status and level indicators will go back to normal operation, and you can now turn the ignition back off. Alright, so now that we've installed the circuit board back into the module cover, we're going to go ahead and secure it underneath the dash in a safe spot and make sure all the wires are out of the way of the pedals. Alright, so we've secured the module under the dash. This seemed to be the safest place here on the left side. All the wires are out of the way, so I think we're just about done. The last couple steps are to run the wire through the dash to the place that you want to mount the switch, and we've already put the bracket in, so now we're just going to plug the switch in and we're done. Alright, and that completes the install of the BD Diesel Throttle Sensitivity Booster. Let's take it on the road and see how it does. Wow, it's amazing the difference a little module can make. That gave me complete confidence driving in town. I felt like I could jump any gap in traffic I wanted. It honestly feels like I'm driving a car. What's actually happening is most newer vehicles use a drive-by wire system, and it sends an electronic signal from the pedal to the engine control module. From the factory, that signal is set pretty conservatively, so that gives you that lag or hesitation before you accelerate. So the throttle sensitivity booster from Beatty takes that signal, manipulates it, and basically makes it how I like to drive. I can't say thanks enough to the guys at Gummer's US Diesel Parts. This is exactly what I was looking for, and it was a super easy install. Thanks a lot, and I hope you guys enjoy the video.